is how to stay in this enthusiastic mood all your life. I mean, you talk about so higher level mood, so higher level lifestyle, but usually you are very enthusiastic, but slowly, you like balloon. And you lost your interest to Bhakti, lost everything. You continue, you do, but you don't have enthusiasm. How to be enthusiastic all time? Or if you're not enthusiastic, how to not judge yourself that you are not enthusiastic?
Very good question. Through your insisting process of self-awakenment, self-motivations. I often explain about that, but in past also, okay, in certain spiritual assemblies, that there have to be some wakeful self-motivation process. Just as while you fall asleep, you are sleeping, okay? Often you don't want to wake up, you want to sleep more, you don't want to wake up so easily, but when it is waking up time, somehow or other you have to change the gear through your mental strength, through your willpower, motivation, power of motivation. Now it's the time to wake up, and you do it. You do it.
Yes.
It happens. You can do it, but it happens mystically, but it realistically happens. Okay. When we are changing, shifting from one mood to another mood, from one aspect into another aspect of the life, that the changing mode, how that change takes place by our willpower, power of self-motivation, that I have to do it. So a conscious process of self-motivating is required.
Is what?
Self-motivating, motivating yourself. It's like we have got free will, although it's minute by nature, we have got some free will to make proper use of it. So we need to apply. Okay. Just do that without thinking how to do it, which way to do it. It's there. Just do it. As soon as you go for it, as soon as you motivate yourself to do it, you can do it. You can start doing it in a natural way. Just wake up from the sleep. Okay, because you have got consciousness. It's your time to wake up. Just apply your willpower. Okay, now I need to get up. You got up. Okay, it's a natural process. It's a part of our natural process. Without questioning how to do, which way to do, you can do it intuitively. That power is there, that ability is there within us, in our nature. Okay. Just as, you are feeling lazy, you need to go out to do exercise. You're feeling a bit lazy, I don't want to go. Just go out. Start doing, then it's done. Process is started. Then you start feeling happy and love it. Fresh air, beautiful nature. You start walking. Then at some point you even make you faster. I give you some very ordinary examples. Just do it without thinking much how to do it. I don't feel enthused. Okay, how to get enthused? Just do it. Just be enthused. That power is given in your hand. Okay, that ability, capability is given in your hand. It is already within you. Just motivate yourself and do it. Then you will see it is getting done. Okay. I often give examples, right? Part of the yogic process. Okay. That ordinarily you don't feel like giving you massage, but you know how pleasant massage can feel, body massage. Ordinarily I am sitting, I am not attentive, so I don't feel like having any need of massage. But as soon as you start caressing yourself, you feel so good, feeling so nice. Then you feel you needed it. But that need was staying in you in a sleeping mode. As soon as you activate it by your mental power, you like to massage yourself more. It feels so good, feels so pleasant. But as long as you are not starting it, there is no starting point of it, you don't know how much you need, how to do, but just do it.
Okay.
This way. So that is the way of answer. There cannot be any real technical answer. Oh, you have to find out this way, and you have to create this way or cultivate this way, make this way, then you will be able to do. Then the further question will come, how to find out that way, how to make that way to relate to this, to enthuse me, how to do it. Then I give you another answer. Okay, here's another way that you have to create, cultivate, or you have to find out to get enthused in life. Then the further question will come, I don't know how to create that way to get me enthused. I don't know how to find that way even to get into how to find a way to find out that way. How to find a way to create that way. So the questions will never end. It's like simple, very simple like that. After the birth, a baby doesn't have to be taught how to drink milk from mother's breast. You just put the baby close to mother, it will be crying, automatically trying to find out when it's hungry, find out its source of its food. Nobody is teaching, intuitively. Many things happen. Many abilities are given within us intuitive way. Okay, natural way. You just have to connect. Just to have to some willingness, wanting to connect to that. Many ways you can find. Not one or two ways. Several ways will open before you to get you enthused, to make you enthused. Strong willpower, willingness, yearning to do good to you is necessary. It will happen some. Now you will question how to have that interest, how to have that hankering or yearning, okay, to help myself more. We say, our Guru Varga say, just do it, don't think of, just do it. Don't think of anything more extra, just do it. Why are you thinking anything extra, how to do, which way to do, I do not know how to do, I need some higher guidance, all this. No, just do it intuitively, you find out some way. Just try for that, go for that, keep on trying for that. You will be able to discover certain nice ways, practical ways which will be working for you to get you enthused. But make a start at some point. Just make a start anyhow, utilizing your intuitive ability, natural ability. Just make a start. Anyway, start in a way suitable for you, suitable to your nature. When you make a start, when you go out, then you can find out, discover many ways to move, walk towards destination. But if you don't go out at all from your isolation, you don't find any ways. Nothing is open before you. So you have to somehow go out of the isolation. Then there will be chances of discovering more ways to lead you further, lead you in front. But as long as you just simply remain isolated within the prison, small, and thinking how to discover ways, which way I should take it, nothing will happen. Open the door. Simply open the door and go out and relate to the vast, infinite nature of the Supreme Divine. Relate. Okay, connect with Supreme He, Supreme See. Breathe in with He, with See. Be doing things with all openness. All openness, with all your invitations to come to your life, appear in your life, connect with you. When you want to connect with the Supreme Divine in reciprocation, that will also connect with you. Not one or two, several ways will be open before you. Several practical ways will be open before you. And you know how to do it, how to be more enthused. So, once you awake with enthusiasm, once you are wakeful with one enthusiasm, that practical enthusiasm will lead you to another enthusiastic way, to another and another and another. You never know, in a wonderful mystical way. That's how it works in the great lives, in the lives of the higher devotees. They also make many of them, not all of them though, many of them in their life of sadhana. I am talking about the common sadhakas, common practitioners. Okay? I am talking of the common spiritual practitioners, divine practitioners. They also start their lives from the ordinary level with the same questions, with the same queries. How they come up, how they do better to best. They make a start. Due to their full sincerity, by utilizing the power of their sincerity, sincere yearning for the greater good of the life, having the greater good of life, they make a start, even on the ordinary level. Have openness and grow up further and further. Progress, improve, develop further and further and further. And at some point they become great lives. But they also make a start from the very common ordinary stage. Okay.
Thank you.
So abilities are already some intuitive abilities of improving ourselves, doing more improvement, development of our own selves, already given within us. Just have to discover and make it click, making them clicking. Then it happens. Once it happens, once it clicks, then we know it is happening. And it will happen. Okay. There's some intuitive abilities already given within us. Just willingness is required. And besides that, answering your question, I can say, receiving the association of the higher persons. I repeat, receiving the holy association of the higher exalted devotees, pure devotees who are more knowledgeable, more realized, more situated in the higher mode of goodness, also very beneficial to be enthused. Okay? So always try, whatever opportunity you get, try to be in the high class association, higher association of the higher spiritualist. Try to be in the higher association of the pure devotees, elevated devotees. So the power of the holy association of some higher elevated devotees also beneficial. whether or not we always directly understand, whether or not we always directly perceive its quality result, subtle result, but it works. It works in a fine, subtle way and in the background of our consciousness, making us opening up more, making us be able to receive some revelation in some mystical, wonderful way while we are trying to be connected. We are trying to remain connected in higher Krishna consciousness. So, receiving the higher holy association of the higher devotees, beneficial. Engaging in devotional services under the guidance, in the association of higher devotees. I'm not talking about ordinary devotees always. If it is not available, ordinary devotee association also good. Something is better than nothing. But I'm specifically talking about association, taking the association of higher devotees, more elevated devotees, who are living their lives, who is living his life or her life in alive Krishna consciousness with some realizations. Not just living life theoretically, but practically. So the association of such type of elevated devotees is very beneficial. Will be touching you, will be inspiring you more, as if touching you, connecting you, you're feeling more inspired. You could feel something there alive. So association of higher sadhus, beneficial. Engaging in some pure love services, loving devotional services to Krishna Radhika, in the association of great lovers of Krishna Radhika, in the association of devoted lovers of Krishna, very beneficial. And again, self-motivating holy, higher spiritual ways of making myself more elevated, more open, more yearning after the revelation of the higher visions of the Supreme Divine, also very beneficial. Process of self-motivations, one of the great yogic methods. Self-contemplations, meditations, higher spiritual the ways of higher spiritual contemplations. Yogic meditations means, in another way, a process of higher self-motivations. In other words, that is a yogic process, high-class yogic process of motivating your own self to receive the higher good of life. Motivating your own self consciously to uplift you more, elevate you more, receive more higher life, higher treasures of life, instead of all the time sleeping and staying satisfied just by sleeping. Oh, there are a lot of satisfaction can be derived through wakeful state also, through enjoying, through active joyfulness, through active joyful experience, to actively joyful divine experience, blissful divine experience. How about that world? Okay. Not only there's so much taste in the world of sleeping and sleeping, also there is so much taste in the world of active joy, active bliss experience. There's so much exhilaration, festivation, there's so much exhilaration, festivity of life, festivals of energetic, joyful, life divine, blissful life divine also found, besides same life in the sleeping mode. Besides the life in the sleeping mode. So, we need to be self-motivating properly. See, all the great saints are great self-motivator. When you read through the scriptures, when you go through the holy scriptures, studying the holy scripture, you can see many portions of the holy scriptures are manifesting through questions and answers. Meaning they are questioners. There are sincere people who are placing their wonderful questions out of their living necessity, out of their life necessity, out of the pure feelings of necessities. They are asking beautiful questions and questions being answered. Beautiful realities, higher divine realities manifesting in the form of answering their questions. See, the questioners and the answerers, both are great self-motivators there. You know, they are not living their life just in a sleeping, lazy, only conventional, lazy, sleepy way. They are also enjoying sleep. They are also enjoying the happiness of sleep. But also, they are also enjoying so much happiness in the wakeful state with a lot of enthusiasm. So, many of the authorities of the Holy Scriptures and how the paths, the ways, how the Holy Scriptures manifested in our lives, revealed in our lives, all through the great self-motivators, questioner and answerers. The person who are questioning and the great person who are answering. There we find one of the essential aspects, essential characters of their life, their great self-motivators. Therefore they are discovering more and more. They are discovering, exploring. At some point they cannot discover or explore anything on their own ability through ascending method, because it's a dead end they find. Then they have to be dependent on a revelation from above. No more, because when they touch the last limit, of their discovery through their own limited ability, they reach the dead end of the last limit of limited human ability to discover things, explore things through ascending human experience. Then at that point, on that border, they have to be solely depending now. They have to be depending now on revelations from above, because they can no more be exploring or discovering by their own objective ability, on the ascending ability, by the perceptual ability or humanly intellectual ability anymore. They cannot. They have to be waiting with yearning, with all respect and devotion. They have to be waiting for further revelations from up above. And then when they receive the revelation, then only they can go further. They can get entrance into the world of transcendence. They can enter into the transcendental world of wonderful divinity, the world of wonderful divinity. Most wonderful world of wonderful effulgence of knowledge, power, wonderful feelings and taste of bliss, of divinity. That comes through revelations, by grace, by the power of grace, divine grace descending from above. That world, that treasure can no more be achieved, cannot be achieved by our own limited ability, but can only be achieved through the path of grace. Through the path of grace, divine grace, through the power of grace. In the language of Guru Maharaj, it descends from the higher super subjective realm, beyond objective realm. Beyond objective realm, or even commonly subjective realm, but even beyond that, from super subjective realm, revelations coming down in you, descending and embracing you, and through such revelation, through such gracious revelation, you can be embracing so much more realizations. So many and so much more wonderful realizations of the life divine in transcendence. Most wonderful, fulfilling experience. Be greatly self-motivator with the help of the divine grace from above. Be engaging in prayers for receiving the higher divine grace from above, from the divine Kapil Mahaprabhu, from our Guru Varga. And at the same time, you also be a great self-motivator, be yearning for that. Both are unified together. You march towards fulfillment. You take onward journey towards none other than fulfillment, divine fulfillment of life in Krishna consciousness. Lord Krishna